Have you ever had a dreams that you had you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
Will somebody please save this guy? What's up, folks? I moved, as you can see. I still haven't got everything all fixed up and hung yet. You know, I'm still waiting for me to get my act together. Somehow, the quarantine has made me even lazier. I have no idea how. That laziness also extends to making these videos, and I'm tired of doing so much editing with my voiceover work. So, here I am. Got a nice little Rona haircut going on right now. I'm about maybe a month away from looking like a member of My Chemical Romance. Speaking of mistakes, Joe Biden. So bad. There's something wrong with him. There's something wrong with him. He's not right in the head, and it's almost like the Democrats don't even want to address it. Joe Rogan recently brought it up on his podcast, and he put it really well. Jamie, pull that shit up.
But you have to be able to call out shit that's wrong on your side. And this is one of the problems that the Democratic Party's having right now with this Joe Biden guy. You guys got to be able to call it out. You can't let this slide because everybody else sees it, and Trump is going to eat him alive. I'm looking at this like a medical condition, okay? I'm looking at this like, okay, when I'm calling a fight and I see a guy limping, and I'm like, I think he hurt his knee. Like Thiago Santos against John Jones. I think he hurt his knee there. I think there's something going on with his knee. Like, that's what I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this like this is a medical issue. That's not a normal way to communicate, unless he's high as f***.
I'm not a doctor, but if I'm just watching Joe Biden right now, it seems like there's something medically wrong with him. Watch these clips for yourself. Jamie?
We have to take care of the cure. That will make the problem worse no matter what.
The loss of that you would have, in fact, any doctor's bill you have, and in addition to that, we have to make sure that we are in a position that we are. Well, let me go to the second thing. I've spoken enough of it. We're going to work in the direction of making sure that we make sure that everyone, in fact, has access to education.
Why doesn't he just act like a president? That's a stupid way to say it.
You know, Donald Trump was asked on...
Sorry.
I'm going to endorse. I've endorsed. We can make a personal productive equipment. Look, here's the deal. We have to do what we did in the 40s and the 20s, the 2020s. They can't build any factories or anything within 1 mile of the estuary of the Delaware River and the Atlantic Ocean and the Chesapeake. And so the whole point of this is that we can do a lot to deal with endangered species.
Clearly, there's something wrong with the guy. He consistently devolves into gibberish. He seems to forget what he's talking about half the time. Yet the powers that be at the DNC don't seem to want to mention it. Their mainstream media doesn't even want to seem to mention it. They're acting like nothing's wrong. I mean, at what point do we just say, hey, the DNC is abusing the elderly? I mean, it seems to me that since all the polls told them that Joe Biden was going to be the one best suited to beat Trump, and their backs were against the wall because they needed to defeat Bernie Sanders, that they just kind of stuck with a guy who clearly isn't well. It absolutely amazes me that no one on the left has actually come out and said, hey, we need to probably get him off the stage.
And Trump is going to eat him alive.
And possibly bring up somebody else. I'm also kind of disgusted with the fact that his wife hasn't even stepped in to try to stop this. This is all pretty gross when you think about it.
Thank you all. Thank you all for listening. Oh. Thanks. Okay.
This is going to sound crazy, but I actually wanted Bernie Sanders to win the Democratic primary. One, because I really wanted to see Bernie Sanders go up against Donald Trump in the general election debates. That would have been hysterical. The other reason is because of this. I do not see Joe Biden holding it together during a debate with Trump. In fact, I would just start feeling sorry for him. I mean, think about it. Can you imagine Joe Biden with Trump getting angry because Trump is gonna be Trump on that stage, or hell, maybe even Trump might feel sorry for him and be nice. That would be even weirder to see. No matter how you slice it, it's not gonna feel good to watch. There's something clearly wrong with him. It's not gonna be a fair fight, and the Democrats are disgusting for allowing this to continue. Okay, we need to save Joe Biden. That's what I think. Hashtag save Biden. Whether you like him or not, this is clearly not okay. Spread this video around with this hashtag and see if we can't get this poor guy off the political stage, because he does not need to be there. If anything, we can at least shame the DNC for putting up somebody who clearly does not belong on the political stage ever again. Let the man retire. Hashtag save Biden. Get it out there. See you next time.